Information and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Welcome to the Eat and Critique radio show with restaurant critics Steve-O and Sophia, brought to you by one of Steve-O and Sophia's favorite Italian and steakhouse fine dining restaurants, Incontro Italian Cuisine and Steakhouse, located on the Walk in Coral Springs. Now sit back while award-winning restaurant critics Steve-O and Sophia share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly in South Florida dining.
Good evening, South Florida, and welcome.
From time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station.
Good evening, South Florida, and welcome to the Steve-O and Sophia Eat and Critique radio show. Tonight we have two guests.
Special,
very special. They brought us drinks. Thank you.
wait till we explain this drink to everybody.
We have Roxanne and her son Carlo with us.
You know, you can tell about how good a restaurant is by the way ownership treats you when you come in. And there's things that are just so special, and you can go, this is going to be a good night. And it was. Yes, absolutely. So I guess let's just get to it, because we have got a crazy show tonight. We've got all kinds of things. We're going to be giving away gift certificates tonight. And I got to tell you, I now love Peruvian food.
I'm addicted to this drink.
And we've got mother and son with us tonight.
Yes.
And I originally spoke to Mom, Roxana, and she told me, she said, you're going to feel my love tonight. I was like, what are you talking about? She meant her food.
Yes, it was excellent. Thank you, Roxana. Thank you, Carlo.
And she said, wait till you have my ceviche. Well, you know what? We have that happen to us a lot. Wait till you have this. Wait. But I got to tell you, she was so right. It was without a doubt, we're not supposed to say this, the best ceviche I have ever had. And I could get addicted just on the ceviche. But we're going to tell you tonight, and you got to stay with us the whole hour tonight. We got so many great things happening. We're even going to be doing our clean it up show, where we kind of embarrass some local restaurants in town. You don't want to miss that.
Not this one.
Tonight, let's just get started.
Go.
Let's just get hungry, because this segment is going to make me so hungry, which is okay. So let us introduce you. Tell everybody, first of all, the name of your restaurant, because, see, they have accents, and it sounds so much better when they say it than if I do it.
It's because Steve doesn't know how to say it.
Shut up, Sophia. I know where you live. Give everybody the name of your restaurant in Boca.
All right. The name is Warike Peruvian Bistro.
See, I couldn't say it like that.
It's Warike, Warike.
And tell everybody what it means.
All right. Carlo, please.
Yeah, sure. And then if you cannot roll the R, like I told Steve the other day, you can say Warike if you're not able to roll the R. So there's a language in Peru, an ancient language called Quechua. If you heard about Machu Picchu and the Incas who built Machu Picchu, they spoke that language, or a version of that language. That being said, it means, or it's a phrase that means hidden food or hidden stew. But in Peruvian slang or colloquial language, we use it now as a way to describe a hidden gem, We spoke about a hole in the wall, even though sometimes could have a negative connotation, but it's still applicable to that because it's a place where usually just the locals know about it, and then you discover this place and discover the amazing food. You might be out on a weekend, and then you discover this place, go back to tell your friends, and to tell them about it, you say, I found this Warike, I went to this Warike, let's try this Warike, and that's how we use it.
Now, Carlo is from actually Alabama. So this is not even a real accent at all, but it just kind of goes with the ambiance of the restaurant.
Roll Tide.
First of all, your restaurant is beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. We're gonna give someone a plug because there's some people in town that know where Mississippi Sweets are. And that's how I found your restaurant.
Yes.
And I was like shocked because I went in, and first the place is beautiful. It looks like it belongs on Federal Highway.
Thank you.
It's close to Glades. You cannot miss it. And when I found out that we were going to do a tasting there, I was so excited. So we're going to talk about our dishes.
Sure.
And most of the dishes are your mother's dishes.
Yes,
Is that correct?
My family, my grandmother, grandmother, aunt, everybody around my family, and also I travel a lot. My dad was in the army, and I have influence from other people as well in the city that I went, and I live there. So
you know what I got to tell people. Some people could say, "Oh no, I'm not." I had an experience with Peruvian food once before, and it wasn't a good experience. I'm going to tell you, you want to give this place another chance. That's the best way to put it. Because I'm going to tell you something. I don't like food with a lot of heat. Now, your food doesn't have a lot of heat, but there's some. And I loved it. I was shocked that I could love something that's got a little bit of heat in it that much. I know you love it.
in Peru we eat a lot of, hot
Peppers.
pepper, But of course here we have to tone it down, right? So we don't. You're not going to find anything spicy unless that you order spicy, or we can bring the spice in the sauce. But the one you're talking about was the chimichurri. That was a kick, That one I have to do it the way it is.
Well, when you sit down, first thing you put on the table is the corn.
Oh yeah, the cancha.
Yes. And I'm not a big corn eater. You're giving me looks tonight. I don't understand.
Peruvian popcorn.
Well, we have many kinds. How many kinds, right? How many kinds? Of
There's
corn?
about between 50 and 100 different types of corn, and at the restaurant we use about 4 of them. Yeah.
We have a lot of different kinds of Peru of corn. So, like Carlos said, and the one you try, the name is chulpe, that belongs to the south, and we toast it.
It belongs to me now. Right now.
And the other one that you tried was the boiled corn, that is big. It's not like the one here that is smaller. This is a big and white.
Called choclo.
The name is choclo. So the toasted one, we always eat like chips, and it's like an open. How do you say?
Your appetite. Your appetite to open up. Yeah.
Exactly. And it's perfect to eat with ceviche.
It's almost like a corn nut, like an American. It's a corn nut.
Right. Yes.
Peruvian. Corn.
Let's start off
Okay.
our first dish.
Oh no, our first drink.
That's right. That's right.
We started off with our purple drink.
Right. Called chicha morada, and it's made out of Peruvian purple corn. That's why it has the color. It looks like wine, but there's no alcohol in it. It's a soft drink, and it's very refreshing. It drinks a lot. It's drink a lot in Peru during the summer, especially, and also because all the good benefits for your health that it has. It has antioxidants. It levels your blood pressure, and everybody loves it in Peru, from kids to adults. Everybody drinks this, and we make it at the restaurant from scratch. To keep it as traditional as possible, we buy the purple corn from distributors that bring Peruvian products here. We boil that corn for hours. We add some cinnamon sticks, cloves, pineapple, apples, and then we add a little bit of sugar, lime juice, and we chill it after, and then that's how you get this really refreshing drink.
We drink every house in Peru. It's like a jar of
Chicha.
chicha morada on the table, or lemonade, or other stuff, or passion fruit as well. But this one is the most popular. Everywhere you go, you're going to have chicha morada.
Yep.
They wouldn't have a chance with me. I'd be drinking the whole pitcher.
We liked it so much, we said, you got to bottle this.
Yes.
You got to sell this.
It's delicious.
It is so good. This is like, and they were so sweet. They brought us some extra tonight. And you said it's really good for blood pressure.
Yes, level your blood pressure is really, really good. So it's like when you know you have problem with your blood pressure, you drink chicha morada.
So my blood pressure always goes up, and
High.
I look at
That is going to
Sophia,
lower.
so this is going to lower it.
Yeah, you told me you have the high, right? A little high.
Yeah, I have high blood
Okay,
pressure.
so that's going to lower you.
Okay, so what's the first dish, really?
And ceviche.
Ceviche. That was made with corvina.
Yes.
I don't know if everybody knows what is corvina is a white fish, and is the most popular fish to make ceviche. And but you can make ceviche with any kind of fish. And we have mahi at the restaurant. You can order mahi as well. We have corvina, and by default it's going to be corvina. It's really good, and it's not. I don't have the ceviche pre-made like a whole tray, sitting there waiting for to be ordered. No, we made it at the moment. At the moment, it's fresh.
The fish, that's the first thing I noticed, is how fresh her fish was.
Yes.
Because we've had ceviche before. What a difference with it not being fresh. You had told me, I said at the beginning of the show, you had told me that your ceviche was not like any other. And we hear that all the time. Yours is really true. That was the best ceviche I've ever had. Agree.
I agree.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we had the empanadas next. I
Yeah.
think.
Yes.
Nada de carne.
Right. Yeah.
Beef.
Yeah, we have the beef empanadas, which in our version we do we chop filet mignon or beef tenderloins, so it's finely chopped. It's not ground beef, and then we prepare with some onions with a Peruvian pepper called ají panca, which is a dry pepper. It has a smoky flavor. So that combination of the tenderness of the meat, the peppers, the onions, and the more seasoning, and the pastry, it gives that that special taste that you were able to taste to try the other day.
Delicious.
Thank you.
I was blown away. You go, and the first thing you want to order, I'm telling you, is the ceviche. And then we went, and then also the empanadas. Empanadas, you can find empanadas all over town, but what you can't find is top-of-the-line ingredients like you use. I mean, it's so obvious that you use, your meats are all top of the line, your seafoods are all top of the line, and you know what? It just makes just a huge difference. But I love the empanada, and I used to go to places. That they were like frozen, and they weren't fresh at all. And yours, what a difference! You could go in your restaurant and just order empanadas, and I bet you also have coffee that's strong.
Yes.
We do, yeah. We have some. We serve coffee. We do have espressos, cappuccinos, and just regular coffee. Yeah.
And also we have the version of seafood empanada. Not only meat. We have other kind of stuff in there. So if you are vegetarian, also we can make something. Yeah.
Okay, I'm so glad you're getting to pronounce all these.
Oh, boy, the octopus. I think what's next? Let me look how to say it. Popa a la parrilla.
Right. Yeah. Pulpo a la
Yeah, that's
parrilla.
correct. Pulpo a la parrilla.
Show off.
Correct. Completely perfect. Yeah.
I rolled my R's.
Show off. So it's a seared octopus, and it kind of has a charbroil taste to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Delicious. Again, with the freshness, it's very important, folks. Listen. Whoever wins this gift certificate, I am telling you, you are going to fall in love. You're going to say, God, I really do like Peruvian food. And Sophia and I have had some not so good, so we have something to compare it to. What's next on the list?
I have to cheat.
That's why I gave you the list.
I have to cheat.
I remember it was
Lomo saltado.
lomo saltado.
Oh, it was the what?
It's called
The
lomo
avocado.
saltado. It's that too. Yeah, you have both.
Both. Pescado Warike.
This is the pan-seared fish.
Yes, with,
Right.
with the red sauce.
Yes. So
Oh, yes.
your
that was good.
sauces are amazing. I hadn't gotten to that part yet. Every one of your sauces that you served us was love in it.
Everyone have they're very individuality. You know, they're nothing is no between them. They're not equal. They are different. All.
Right.
So you find, of course, it's something different. Every dish is different, but at the same time, you have like the whole same vibe, right? It's the Peruvian food, but every of my sauce there are different. Like the Warike sauce, that's my sauce. You don't want to.
This
find
is like a
that.
paella because it had mussels in it, had shrimp in it.
But no rice.
No rice.
I mean, it was rice on the side, but no, it's not a rice dish
The
per se, right?
pyramid.
Yeah,
We had the
right.
pyramid,
Yeah, you
right?
know, I love the way everything was plated.
Yes.
It was just so impressive, the way it was plated. It was the pyramid with the rice.
Machu
Yeah,
Picchu.
like I mentioned that day. Yeah, it was chosen because the shape resembles Machu Picchu, resembles the mountains over there. Yeah.
What is it ají panca?
Ají panca is one of our peppers, Peruvian peppers. Yeah.
Okay. So see, you know I don't do peppers. Peppers were not made for me. I got to tell you, it was so easy eating your food.
It's not spicy. Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, but it was like anybody could handle the spice.
Yes. Yes.
The great thing about Peruvian peppers.
Sweating when I do peppers.
No, we are very careful. You know, you have to enjoy eating, no suffering. I'm the one who loves to suffer with the spicy. I eat a lot of spicy, but that's another story. But
Right.
you people have to enjoy it, you know. And if I see somebody who is not, I have to change that. So we are very careful in the way we are preparing things for everybody.
Right. The goal of the pepper is the flavor for us, not to have that much heat. But thankfully enough, Peruvian peppers, besides being spicy, if you use it in certain way, they also pack a lot of flavor. So
Yep.
Some like pepper, some overpowers the dish.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't get to
Ghost pepper.
enjoy all the
Yeah, you have to be able to
sauces and the
taste every ingredient there.
Well, then I kind of embarrassed myself because poor Roxana brought out a whole fish.
Oh no, I understand perfectly. I told you about the Peru. I when I was pregnant with Carlo, they brought in the table this a guinea pig with the whole thing. I fall from the chair. I almost got hurt that moment. I started having contractions. It was horrible.
Well, everybody knows it's Sophia is an animal lover, and there was nothing wrong with the dish at all. When it came out, I went, "Uh-oh."
It's only that it was looking at her.
That's what I was going to
Because
say.
normally, everybody asks us, "Do we have any allergies?"
Yeah.
And we say no, but you kind of do.
I say,
No
any
eyes.
restrictions?
No face.
Yeah.
No faces
whatever,
looking
But we
at
were
me,
able to
looking
do it
sad.
with a fillet of fish, which is usually, I mean, the most popular version, at least, with the fillet of mahi that we use. And you
Yeah, you
also,
have the option, yeah.
we also do have snapper fillet and the whole fish for people that loves to eat the
Yeah.
whole fish. The purpose of the whole fish was that wow factor, that also usually
And what's
impresses
a
It
people.
was a wow.
Yeah, even we
Right.
even when we serve at the restaurant and then we take the plate to a table, everybody else around when they see it, they they're interested in that because that has that wow factor.
Well, then she was kind enough to go back
fillet it.
and make a different
Of
dish for
course.
us. And that was the rock dish, the lomo
Lomo saltado.
Lomo saltado.
Yeah.
The
Right.
stirred fried.
Stir fry,
Stir-fry.
the wok. That was
Yeah,
delicious.
exactly. It's in the wok.
Right. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, we were saying the
So
other day,
tender, by the way. Your meat is so tender. And again, you don't always get, folks, I'm telling you, if you've ever had a bad experience that you thought you didn't like Peruvian food? Are you just the sound of it didn't sound good to you? I am telling you, and listen. When we tell you something, it's God's honest truth. You've got to go in there and experience this. We were walking out, and there was a table in there, and they're trying to decide what to get. And I just told them, I said, close your eyes and point. It'll be fine. You won't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And actually, we saw a woman who
Was
one of
here.
the shows here.
Yeah, you have something for everybody, chicken, vegetarian.
You've
We
got
have-
an extensive menu. I want people to know that. Very extensive menu. But your food is just, excuse my expression, damn good. I was so happy after we came out there. And then we finish it off with dessert.
Yeah.
Passion fruit
You got the
cheesecake.
passion fruit cheesecake.
It was delicious. And, I got to compliment you, your sous chef. Your plating is just, it's perfect. It just, you look at the way the food's brought out, and it just, everything is so appetizing. And I got to tell you that you are probably one of the most creative chefs I've ever met.
Oh, thank you. That's so
I mean, again, this is not a commercial, folks. This is what Sophia and I try to do is we don't want you to waste your money because you don't know about a restaurant. We're telling you before you go out, these are the best restaurants to eat at, and we're also going to tell you the ones that aren't so good to eat at, which we're going to be doing later on tonight.
I like to promote the smaller restaurants.
Thank you. That's nice.
I like to
Um,
promote the smaller restaurants.
The concept in Warike is a traditional food.
Yes.
It's traditional food, and it's homemade food. It's like mom. You go to your mom house or aunt in Peru. It's like you're going to eat in a house, but we try to how do you say resaltar? El plato.
Enhance the dish.
Enhance the dish. I'm sorry, my English and my accent, please. I'm so
I
sorry.
can understand you talking about your English.
So
I
we
told
try
you
to
your English is good.
Yes, I know you are very kind.
You
so we
convinced
try
her to be
make-
here.
We try to make like prettier, like the things, and we do everything with love. We really love what we do.
And it showed when you brought the drink to us tonight. That was very nice. Thank you.
There's something that we like to say always, and it's actually in our menu that when you eat at the restaurant, you eat with us. Since all the recipes are family recipes that are passed down through generations, by you coming to the restaurant and trying our food, you become part of the family. So that's on our menu because that's part of our motto. Because again, it's family recipes, and then we try to bring our culture and our family love and love for food to our guests.
We are very proud of our culture and our food. We want everybody to know and enjoy it, and we are very grateful as well here with everything we accomplished here and what this country gave us. So this is a way to give back as well.
We got about 3 or 4 minutes left. We're going to give away a gift certificate.
That's what I was waiting for.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So go ahead.
Number 22 for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. A third caller. How about that?
Third caller.
Let's do third.
We have a gift certificate, and how much is it for?
$100.
We have a
$100.
$100 gift
Yeah.
certificate.
$100 gift certificate, so you can bring your girlfriend and your wife both at the same time. No, give us a call here. Let me give you the number. And if you've never won before, man, this is a great time to win a gift certificate. But
Make sure if you have one before, do not call, please.
yeah, we're trying to really spread this around. And the gift certificate does not include the tip, and the service at your restaurant is impeccable.
Or liquor. They have
No
beer
liquor.
and
You gotta
wine.
pay for your own liquor. But
And no family, please.
So many restrictions.
I know.
let me give you the number. It's 888-565-1470. 888-565-1470. A gift certificate for $100. Boy, that is nice.
I
Do you
think
have any
I
relatives
lost
we could
it.
get to call right
I
now?
think it's
You
in my
lost it?
purse. I'm taking Mary with us after the show.
No, again, for people who've just tuned in for the first time, when we do this, we want you to know the great restaurants to go to. We also want you to know the ones that aren't so great to go to. And I got to tell you, and we're working on a new rating system. We haven't got it down yet. But if it was on a 10 scale, this would be a 10.
Over.
That's awesome.
Plus.
Thank you.
See, Sophia
Plus.
sucks up better than wait for a call. But you're closed on Mondays?
Yes, yes.
I want to really push something. You do catering.
We do catering.
And here we
Carlos.
got the holidays coming up. People always go, I want to do something different this year. This is it. This is different this year. And you won't have to worry about, is everybody going to like it? Catering, and give everybody your phone number.
And
Sure.
address.
Yeah, sure. It's 561-465-5922. And our website is Warike, Warike, Boca. So warikeboca.com, and all the information about the catering. We have a catering menu on our website too, where you can see the prices. If you like it delivered, you can access it through there too. And then we do regular orders also for takeout and delivery. You can order takeout at the restaurant or deliver and takeout through the website as well. And obviously, you want to follow our socials, Facebook and Instagram, Warike Peruvian Bistro, just the name of the restaurant on both social media are the
Your
same.
Address and your hours and your number one more time.
Sure. The number is 561-465-5922, and the address is 2399 North Federal Highway in Boca Raton, Florida. And zip code is 33431. We're just north of Glades and south of Spanish River, right next to Mississippi Suites.
And your hours real quick.
Yeah, sure. Well, Mondays, like we mentioned, we're closed. Then Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're open from 12 to 8:30. Thursdays, open from 12 to 9. And Fridays and Saturdays, we're open from 12 to 10.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for coming.
Thank you very
This
much.
has been a
Thank you,
treat
Steve.
for us.
Thank you
And
very much.
Again, it's the holiday season. If you've got parties coming up, office parties, you want to order trays, you will impress, seriously, you will impress your guests so much with this. Again, there's something wrong with our system. We have callers on the phone, but it's not showing up for some reason. Again, thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
I'm so glad that we found you.
Yeah,
you.
we
Thank you
found
for
each
having
other.
us.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for everything.
We're going to
Thank
go to
you.
break, and we come back. We've got, our buddy Pedro.
Pedro.
Is on. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Steve O. There are a few restaurants that inspire Sophia and I, and Incontro Italian Restaurant is one of those restaurants. From the time we walked in and we were greeted to the wonderful service to the finest authentic Italian food we've ever tasted. Incontro is located in Coral Springs on the Walk. You will experience the finest dishes all prepared in-house, from the fresh octopus served on baby arugula, cherry tomatoes, and crispy garbanzo beans, to the fresh filet of bronzino, all served over sauteed herb fingerling potatoes and roasted garlic broccoli, topped with the rosemary pesto sauce. Or if you're in the mood, you might try one of those Incontro fine steaks, like their 12-ounce grilled prime New York strip, topped with creamy porcini mushrooms. Save room for some of the finest made in-house desserts you've ever tasted, like our favorite key lime pie or the finest tiramisu you've ever tasted. With the holidays coming up, please make your reservations by calling 754-547-7997. That's 754-547-7997.
From time to time, this program engages in contesting for prize giveaways. A listener must call into the radio station talk line and be a specific caller or answer a trivia question as specified by the show host to be awarded the prize. The contest duration is the length of the program itself. Winners may be limited to one winner per address and or phone number every 3 months. All listeners are eligible for prizes. Prizes do not exceed a value of $325. The prizes are provided by the show, and the delivery of the prizes is the sole responsibility of the program itself and not the radio station.
And we are back with more of the Eat and Critique Show with restaurant critics Steve-O and Sophia, brought to you by Incontro Italian Cuisine and Steakhouse, located in Coral Springs on the Walk. And now, here is restaurant critics Steve-O and Sophia.
We're back. Is Pedro on the phone?
Nope. Okay, so you know what I think we should do now?
Or clean it up?
Yeah, I think we should do
I
or
think
clean
so.
it up. Tell Dan it's okay. This is our fault. This one's on us. We've had a couple experiences in the last 2 days, and I got to tell you, it wasn't so funny when we were going through it, but I think you'll enjoy this. And we're going to say the restaurant.
Well, I actually thought it was pretty funny, especially
Well,
the one.
So Sophia and I, we're always looking for new restaurants. We drive down the street to go to the store. We'll end up going to a restaurant to talk to them. And there's a restaurant. I can't wait to see Linda's eyes when I say this restaurant. There's a restaurant called Josephine's Italian Restaurant. See, well,
Do you love her?
she's been working. So we've been trying to get a hold of them, I would say, for probably a week.
Longer.
And maybe even longer. So Sophia is more gutsier than I am. And
This is a Greek warrior.
and she said, let's go over to talk to them. Because they told us to call somebody named Matthew.
Matthew.
And we couldn't get Matthew on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what restaurant would not want to come on this show? So we go up there, and there's a lady at the door.
A blonde.
Uh-oh.
yeah,
I don't think
she's-
Linda's going to like this one.
No, she's so lovely.
Oh, is she lovely? You know, we always
yeah.
tell people, you never know who you're going to be waiting on. And I got to tell you, we went there. We were really nice to her. We didn't even know who this was. It was a lady at the front door. You want to finish the story?
No, she was giving us dirty looks.
I mean, major dirty looks.
So good old Steve asked where Matthew was, which made her even nastier. And then she asked why we wanted Matthew, so we proceeded to let her know. And then she said, well, maybe you should ask the owners.
Right, which, okay.
I kind of figured out it was Josephine by then, but Steve didn't.
I didn't know it was her.
So he asked if she worked there.
She did not like that. So he asked her if she worked, and she said that no. And she
No.
didn't say no. She just
She didn't
even
answer.
us,
She
did
was giving you dirty looks.
So we told her about our show.
Well, she asked, why do you want Matthew? What do you want him for?
Right. And we told her, and she said,
How much does it cost?
yes, first thing. But we don't charge restaurants
Well,
to do a tasting at. We don't-
I-
I mean, we get you guys a gift certificate, but we don't say, it's $500. So maybe she thought we were.
well, you were
Pulling her
very
ear.
clear, and so I kind of looked at her and copped her attitude right back.
Yes. Yeah, you did. You gave it right back to her.
I said, like he said.
But she was not so.
No, she was really nasty.
Very,
very
yes.
nasty.
And
Steve walked away.
I got so upset. I did. I walked away. It's like, here we are giving an opportunity to come on this great restaurant show, which there aren't a lot of.
Well, think about who's been some of our guests.
Yeah. You look at who our guests are, and then for her, like kind of shove us away.
Well, Steve walked away.
I did. I walked away. It was like, I can't believe we're going to give you time on our show to tell us about your restaurant. And she was rude. You're giving me that look. So when I left, Sophia, she's a lot smarter than I am. What'd you say to her?
You're the owner, aren't you?
She did. She said, "You are the owner." I don't know why she hid it from us.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Walked off.
So that was our experience at Joseph.
But the thing is, for a restaurant experience, if you're the owner and you're at the door, be like Pedro. Welcome people in. Make them feel welcome. Make them feel like they're wanted to come in. She was just rude from the very beginning.
So Sophia and I, what we do, we kind of judge a restaurant from the time we walk in. It's not just about the food. The service, how you're greeted, things that we want our listeners to know. We've kind of completely checked them out. So I'm not telling you not to go to this restaurant, but there's a lot of Italian restaurants here in South Florida, and we'll just leave it at that. We've been waiting for guests to come on. I guess. You know what? This is a Thursday night. He could be busy. Yes. And we're gonna talk about his restaurant. But first, we have another one to talk about. And by the way, we have another gift certificate to Warike. If we have another $100 gift certificate. If you would like to win a $100 gift certificate to Warike's in Boca, give us a call now. 888-565-1470. 888-565-1470. We also have another little story on Clean It Up. Back to you know who you're waiting on. So we went into a Greek restaurant, and it's a restaurant. You know the owner. Mm-hmm. Tell them what happened.
Chris's Taverna, the one on Gateway and Congress. Ever since Angie left, it's not quite the same. But our waiter, we were the only ones in the restaurant, and he was on the phone the whole time, never came to the table. So I got up and told the lady I did know, and she's like, "What do you need, honey?" "Oh, you need water." "Oh, yes." He's just too busy on his phone as he's standing right next to her. Well, he didn't like that too much.
Does that bug people, when you have an empty glass of water that your server doesn't come over and offer to fill it up again? That bugs me so.
In the restaurant.
I know wasn't like that he was busy.
He was busy on his phone.
Yeah, and you wanted also,
a box
to put the food in.
Yeah.
And Sophia made sure, because she's really good at this, made sure he could hear it.
Well, he was standing next to her.
Well, yeah, but
on his phone.
You were a little bit louder, which I'm glad you were.
No, I wasn't louder. I just said, "See, he's still on his phone. He's just too busy."
She knew exactly what she was doing. No, I'm glad you're like that.
Well, he got mad.
Yes. He threw the bill down.
He threw it at you.
Yeah. Didn't even, no eye contact at all. And, of course, that's right before it's tip time. And Sophia and I are very good tippers, unless you do a horrible job. I'm not going to give you 20 or 25% when you do a horrible job. And that's what this guy, he was beyond horrible. So if you're thinking of a Greek restaurant to go to.
There really aren't any good Greek restaurants in Palm Beach. I've been looking. If somebody knows of one that they'd like to recommend.
Oh, yeah, that's 888-565-1470. 1470 888 565 1470 if you know of a great Greek restaurant. Now, I got to tell you, Tassos Greek Taverna at Tassos Greek Taverna at the corner of God, I always forget. A1A and Oakland Park Boulevard. You cannot miss it. It's right across the street from Steve Martirano's. It is the most beautiful Art Deco white building. And what's that?
We have a call.
We have a call. Okay. Who?
Diane.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Diane.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, did I win?
Did
No, you just
win
woke us
what?
up.
What did you win?
She won a trip to Lantana.
Okay.
Airfare for two at Lantana
Yes.
Airport.
Yes, you did win.
You did win. Oh, my God. What part of town do you
Good.
live in?
Boca.
I live in Deerfield Beach.
Oh,
That's
that's
so
close.
close.
That's good. That's
I'm
close.
sorry?
That's
No,
close.
it's close. Deerfield's close to the restaurant.
This is the first time I tried calling.
Well, good for you.
We were waiting for you to call. We got all the lines cleared up so that you could get in and win this $100 gift certificate.
Wow.
But here's the
I'm
deal,
thrilled.
though. Here's the deal.
What?
I hope you write the phone number down. You have got to call us up after you've dined there
Right.
and tell us about your experience.
Of course.
Can you do that for us? Do you hear that accent?
Absolutely. I'm always good to give an opinion.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That's good. No, that's good. Hey, Diane, would you stay on the line so we can get your address? And we'll get
Yes.
it out to you tomorrow.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
you
Diane.
For calling
I
in.
love your show. I don't catch it often, but I just happened to catch it. And I said, let me try the number.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, Diane, did you just say number?
Yeah, I did. I'm from Long Island.
We couldn't tell. Well, this is from love. This is not making fun of, because I have the worst accent in the world. Diane,
What
thank you
happened?
Stay on the line, and we will get your address and get it out to you tomorrow.
All right, great. Thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you.
You know what? I got to tell you, because I've been doing this for a long time. Most stations that give away gift certificates usually get them in about 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know why it's like that, but it's usually 3 or 4 weeks. You get the gift certificates out the next day, always. You're very efficient,
I know.
very cocky too.
I know that too.
Okay, I guess you know what we have not heard
I don't know where Pedro is.
from Pedro. It's okay, because you know
He
what we're
must
going to
be
do.
Busy.
We're going to tell you a little bit about Encontro. And listen, the restaurant's in Coral Springs on the walk. Have you seen all the restaurants that are opening up on the walk? A lot of new restaurants. What's really weird is, have you noticed all the taco restaurants that are opening up? I mean, seriously.
Tacos the in thing this year.
Beyond that, there's a big, it's not a chain, it's a restaurant out of Miami called The Naked Taco. They're coming here. We had Taco Project on. And there's 3 other taco restaurants all coming to Coral Springs.
On the walk?
Not all of them on the walk. But there's also, besides tacos, in Coral Springs, there's a lot of Italian restaurants. There's not really a good steak restaurant.
There is too. There's Encontro.
Folks, even if you don't live in Coral Springs, if you live in Deerfield, if you live in Davie,
West Palm.
Palm,
Palm Beach,
yes.
Jupiter, Boca, anywhere.
I love this place. We did a tasting there. Tonight, I wanted to talk about their steaks, though. They have incredible Italian food, seafood. Your favorite?
Branzino. That's the best ever.
when Sophia says it's the best, because you've dined at a lot of restaurants,
Bronzino there is the best restaurant.
that is a real compliment. In fact, what we're going to do now is let's give away a $25 gift certificate to Encontro. It is a fine dining restaurant. You can eat inside or out. A little, I would say, a little on the dressy side.
Not really.
Okay, I didn't say that, did I?
No, you can go casual.
Yeah. I mean, I went in my bathing suit and my swimming fins. No, but folks, whether it's steak or seafood or Italian food, this is top of the line. And when we found Encontro, we both just looked at each other like it was such an experience. So he does, and we say he, Pedro, and he must have gotten busy tonight.
He had to be, because he never misses.
He never misses. But they do a New York strip, a prime 12-ounce. It's grilled, and they top it with this unbelievable creamy porcini mushrooms. And that's probably their number one steak. But you can do the ribeye. And you know what? We heard a lot of people ordering, and usually people have problems with the way their steaks were cooked. We heard no problems whatsoever. What was your favorite dish there?
Bronzino.
Bronzino was?
Yes.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, they served also a fresh octopus salad. And, you know, sometimes octopus, the way you cook it, is a little tough. This was, I mean, I still don't understand how they got it. It was so tender, and it had a charcoal broiled taste to it. Absolutely wonderful. They also do a lamb chop. It's a grilled baby lamb chop, and it's topped with rosemary pesto, and they use a mint sauce. What am I leaving? Okay.
Bob. Hello?
Rob.
Bob.
Sophia, Steve-O.
Hi, Bob.
It's our friend Bob.
It is.
Yes, it's Bob Mendola. How are you guys?
We're great.
Hey, Bob, how are you?
Great. Listen, first of all, I want to thank you of that gift certificate. I haven't gotten to Aladdin's restaurant yet, but Sophia, your card was really beautiful, and I will write back to you when I go and tell you all about it.
Thank
I will.
you.
But I wanted to tell you about a great Greek restaurant I've gone to for years. It's called Costa's in Lighthouse Point.
Okay.
And the address, the phone number.
He owns a restaurant.
It's Costa's Greek Eatery and Pizzeria.
Pizzeria.
And it's 1940 Northeast 49th Street.
He's got the address.
Pompano Beach.
You're amazing, Bob. You're amazing.
But
Yeah,
do they
it's in
have
Lighthouse
real
Point.
Greek food there?
Real Greek food. This guy is right from the boat from Greece. He's a great guy, and his name is Costa. I don't know. He's got a Greek last name. And it's 19.
Be careful, Sophia's Greek.
Yeah. Sophia, you're going to love it. You're both are going to love it. It's 1940 Northeast 49th Street. Actually, it's in Pompano Beach. And the number is 954-573-7321.
You're
Thank
too much.
you.
So,
What's your favorite dish there?
I order the pasticcio with the Greek salad. His Greek salad is to die for. I mean, really, literally. It's salivate. You can get a small size Greek salad or a large Greek salad, and his dressing is just delicious. I've had their kebabs. I've had baba ganoush. His pizzas, they go up, they fly out the door. He makes pizzas better than Italian pizza. And I'm Italian.
Bob,
I'm
you're not
American.
going to believe
but
this, but Sophia made me that dish today. What's it called?
I made it for
What's it called?
The eggplant baba ganoush.
No, the
Pasticcio. Yeah,
Yes.
it's Greek. The Greek lasagna. It's so good with the bechamel sauce.
Well, I had it for the
Guys,
first
you got to
time.
go try it.
I'll be a good judge of that because I think I have the best pasticcio.
Well, his food is really, 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 really good. I mean, I've been going to him for years, and he's he's right across from Walmart on 49th Street. He's across the street.
Okay, we
And
You know where that's at?
Yeah, we saw it.
It's
Okay.
called Costos?
Costa.
Costa.
Yeah, Costa's Greek Eatery and Pizzeria.
Oh, we
Costa's,
got to
yeah.
go there.
Mhm.
We
You got to go there.
All right,
Okay,
thanks,
so now
Bob.
we're going to give Bob a $25 gift certificate.
Oh, you
No.
guys, you're nice. Too nice to me.
But listen, we want to do this. And you know we have rules that you cannot win twice.
He just broke our
We-
rules.
you made us break our
Hey,
rules.
hey, you know what? Hey, you guys, the rules are made to be broken.
Yeah.
Well, that's me, all right.
Bob, would you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Hang on the line so we can get your address, and it'll go out to you tomorrow.
Oh, great! And listen, drop me a line on my address, and let me know how you like Costas.
We will.
We will.
We will. That's our good
And I'll
friend
drop
Bob.
you a
Hold
line.
on, don't go anywhere. Thanks, Bob.
All right,
Thank you, Bob.
Uh-huh.
So he listen. He used to call my morning show all the time, and he has like the greatest. He knows restaurants. This guy, and he's the nicest guy you ever meet. I mean, he wrote a letter to the station that was, whoa. I mean, amazing. So how can you not give this guy an additional gift certificate, right? You're not saying anything.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So, I don't know how much time we have left, Freddie. Okay. So, we were talking.
Can I just add one thing? I want to put a plug for Encontro for Pedro. Since it is the holidays, he does have platters that go out. And I would highly suggest that you call Encontro and order the platters for parties, for office parties. You won't regret it.
You know, one thing that people don't know about us is we are constantly having people ask us where to go eat at. And like you usually give us a cuisine. Like when we were at the pool, somebody was looking for an Italian restaurant all the time. And
We
I'm
gave him Josephine's.
yeah, right. We ought to send her a copy of this show. But what with the Encontro, if someone says where's a good place for Italian food, or I want to get a really good steak, where do we go? And we always now say Encontro. It is that good. And we know listen, everybody's got their favorite steak place. Everybody's got their favorite Italian restaurant. But I got to tell you that even if you don't live close to Coral Springs,
It's worth the drive.
it really is. And you know what? Again, another owner of a restaurant that really wants to take care of. He gave us 5 or 6 gift certificates, maybe
No.
more than that.
He gave us almost 20.
Okay.
And we've given everything away.
So,
But
I
maybe
mean-
6, maybe left.
Well, he cares about people who dine with him, and you can tell by the way he services.
Well, he greets you at the door and he greets you out the door with hugs and kisses like your family. But if it's your birthday and you have a party there, he decorates the table with balloons. He surprises you. Not many people do that.
He's a wonderful person.
He is.
And people love working for him. And it's so obvious when his servers are just, my glass never
Phenomenal.
went without water.
Well, you didn't have to ask.
I know.
If you turn your head, it was filled.
So, and we're going to have something special. We're going to do a show for Thanksgiving. So I want you to tune in next Thursday night. We hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. We will see you all in about a week.
Thank you.
Great job. We'll see you all next week.
Thank you.